Hello everyone, I'm Rashai Jones. Thanks for tuning in to the RAM News. With the upcoming election approaching in November, campus leaders are taking the initiative to make sure students are registered to vote. And they're using a popular campus event to get the word out. RAM News caught up with NAACP members during What's Up Wednesday to talk about their mission. Here are the details. This week's What's Up Wednesday was hosted by ASU's NAACP chapter regarding voter registration.
Basically, what we're doing is a voter registration drive, making sure that everybody on campus is registered to vote, knows what their polling location is, and gets out to the polls.
Kiera Jackson believes it's important for people of color and millennials in particular to vote.
One, to exercise the right that we as African Americans, as people of color, we're not always given, but it's also important because we as millennials have the power to make change, not across the nation, but across the world.
Kiera Jackson isn't the only one who believes people of color and millennials should vote. Ronald Russer, who is a member of Omega Psi Phi, speaks on the importance of voting as well.
Yes, I am registered to vote. I believe that it is important for a black man to vote in today's society because so many of our ancestors died fighting just to have the right to vote.
Knowing the importance of voting isn't enough if you're not registered to do so. Therefore, NAACP makes sure not to only inform students on why they should vote, but also help them register to vote.
I just registered to vote, and the registering is very easy. They ask you basically where you live, your license number, where you're from, your age, your race. So it's very simple and you can do it and you should all vote.
Now that registration is over, NAACP looks forward to seeing a good turnout on Election Day, which is November 6th. A $10,000 donation is helping Albany State students upgrade their look. Albany State University alumnus Gilbert Udoto presented this contribution to the Albany State University Foundation, and it will be used to purchase new band uniforms. Accepting on behalf of ASU President Marion Frederick is ASU's Vice President for Institutional Advancement and ASU Foundation Executive Director A.L. Fleming. If you are interested in making a contribution in support of the Marching Ram Show Band, please visit our website. Your investment makes a difference. ASU students put on an unforgettable show this past weekend, giving the community their rendition of the Nigella Sun play, No Child. Theater majors spent weeks practicing for the play's debut weekend. The story follows the teacher working in the Bronx and is narrated by the school's janitor. This play touches on the degrading school system in America while attempting to capture the hope that still exists. The play ran for 3 days with a successful turnout each night. Faculty and students gathered together in the Student Union October 3rd and 4th for a 2-day festival hosted by Dr. Devonna Mallory in honor of Hispanic culture. 2 events were held in the ballroom. The first was hosted by Mexican-American photographer Jose Galvez. Students and faculty gathered to view the PowerPoint presentation of his photos called Aquí Estamos, We Are Here. Jose Galvez has been capturing photos for 20 years, using mostly black and white photography to document Latino life and culture in the United States.
I'm trying to present a positive portrayal of Latino life in the United States, who we are, what we're doing, how we're contributing to the social fabric of this great land of ours.
On Thursday, October 4th, Albany State University Professor Alfonso Moises screened his documentary, Music in Guatemala, Musical Instruments of Mesoamerica. The documentary showed the various different music and instruments from Guatemala.
It's in Spanish, but it has subtitles in English. This topic of the culture of Mesoamerica. Mesoamerica meaning the countries of Mexico and Central America.
This is Professor Moises' 6th documentary on Mesoamerican culture. Albany State Counseling and Disability Services will host its 2nd annual college fair for Dougherty County transitioning students. This fair will give students with disabilities in the Dougherty County community a chance to learn and hopefully pursue post-secondary education. It will be held during homecoming week on October 17th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. With over 5 schools in attendance, this event will be held in the Student Center Ballroom on the East Campus with disability coordinators amongst each school's table. Alongside the coordinators, ASU Royal Court and SGA will be there to discuss the role and impact they have on the university. The cost is free, so be sure to spread the word to any local high school student that may be interested. As part of Georgia PreK Week, Albany Mayor Dorothy Hubbard is using her voice to bring joy to children. Mayor Hubbard took time out of her busy schedule to sit down and read to children at the Albany State Early Learning Center. The preschoolers were read a book from the Pete the Cat series and the book Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus. As an alum of Albany State University, this is one way that Mayor Hubbard is continuing to give back. Coming up after the break, Ayinde Fudge will bring you all the details on the Golden Rams' win against the Golden Bears of Miles College. Stay tuned.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
I'm Ayinde Fudge with your Ram News Sports. This past weekend, our beloved ASU Rams hosted the Golden Bears of Miles College. Coming into this game, the Rams looked to keep their winning attitude from last week's win over Lane College. Miles College got on the board first after a very defensive first quarter, scoring a field goal with only 56 seconds remaining in the opening quarter of play. The second quarter got underway as each team was able to score 7 points, making it a 10-7 game at halftime with the Rams trailing. Picking up in the second half, Albany State started to find their groove as they tacked on 14 points courtesy of a 20-yard touchdown run by ASU running back Keelan Fraze and a 36 touchdown run by ASU running back Tracy Scott. In the fourth quarter, Kelios Williams put the nail in the coffin with an 11-yard touchdown run to put the game out of reach. Although Miles College responded with the score, the Rams were able to milk the clock away to secure the win with a 30-24 score. With the win, they have now improved to 2-3 on the year and 2-0 in SIAC play. Shifting gears, the men's cross-country team was in action this past Saturday in the Willie Laster Cross Country Invitational 8K. The team finished third overall out of 5 schools in total, including Morehouse, Tuskegee, Fort Valley State, and Georgia Military. ASU's highest finisher was Zachary Johnson, who finished the 8K run with a time of 27 minutes and 48 seconds. ASU will resume action October 13th at Georgia Southern University. With all future sports updates, I'm your host, Ayinde Fudge.
KK Psi Fraternity recently hosted KK Psi Week, and it was filled with fun events for students to enjoy. KK Psi Fraternity hosted an event called Pie Your Favorite Psi Member in the amphitheater Thursday, October 4th. Finally, on Friday, they hosted an informational before their 90s party in the J.C. Reese building. And that wraps up our show for today. Again, I'm Rashai Jones, and thanks for tuning in to the Ram News. See you next time.